yeah, we're having people over for dinner tonight, and I like to have a fire going when we have people over, just because it's nice, kind of sets the ambiance and
Mhm.
makes everything um, just feel more homey.
Yeah, I'm glad that you guys actually use it. I couldn't tell you how many places I've been in, like homes I've been inside that have a fireplace and just never use it.
Right, I love it. I wish we had more wood. I called some guy, or I texted this guy yesterday asking about getting some more, and he was charging a little bit too much. I didn't want to pay. He was like it was like 140 bucks for half a cord of wood.
Holy
So
shit.
I didn't know what a cord of wood was. Like it's a measurement, but I didn't know how much it was. So it's like
Yeah.
a pile 4 feet by 4 feet by 8 feet deep. So that's a lot of freaking wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I don't need a full cord. So asked about a half cord, and he was just I didn't want to pay 140 bucks, so I just kind of said no on that. Um, but it would be nice to have so that we could use the fireplace more often.
hmm
But no, I don't know, and kind of rely on wood heat more than our natural gas heat, because our natural gas bill is freaking gone through the roof since since it got cold up here.
Yeah. Well, I bet. I mean, you got to stay warm. But
Mm-hmm.
would you tip the woodman?
No, why would I tip the woodman?
I don't know. That's it's in Seinfeld. Like Jerry's trying to move to a new apartment in New York, and he's like,
Yeah.
and Elaine's like, "Oh, there's a garden, Jerry. You could garden." And he's like, "Well, I'd have to get a gardener. You tip a gardener?" And he's like, "Oh, you got a fireplace. Like, where am I gonna get a wood? I gotta get a woodman. Do you tip? How much do you tip a woodman?" It's just like, that's a good episode.
Yeah.
It's funny because you're in New York now. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
even know people actually delivered wood.
Yeah, yeah. There, he offered it to me. He's like, "Well, I could. It's 140 delivered. Where do you live?" And I was like, "Well, I don't need it delivered. I have a truck. I can come and pick it up." And
hmm
so, no price reduction in picking it up. The delivery is like, yeah. I was like, well, okay, so well, definitely not
Well,
going, not buying wood from you if you're not going to cut me a deal. If I come out there and save you the time and effort of,
yeah,
driving out here and dropping it off yourself.
that's funny though. He's like, yeah, you can come out here, no matter. Still gonna be $140.
Right, right. And I mean, normally like a cord of wood is $100. But
Mm,
obviously it's in the winter, so there's more demand. So the price goes up a little bit, but um,
yeah, I can see that.
yeah. So we're having, yeah, like I said, we're having some people over for dinner tonight, and we're making pad thai. I don't know if you, I
Yeah,
think you've had it. I know there's a good place in DeKalb I told you to go to, but I'm pretty sure you haven't gone.
I probably haven't.
No, you gotta go. You gotta get pad thai because it is awesome. We're making some from scratch, and then I have a guy coming to dinner tonight. He's from India, and he said he's
Mm,
making some like lamb kebabs. I am very much looking forward to trying that.
lamb
He's
kebabs.
Yeah, he's a good cook. Apparently, that's yeah, he's got a reputation as being a good cook. So looking forward to
Could
that.
be interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, I know one guy is bringing some beer and some desserts, and
Okay,
then another
now we're talking.
yeah, and then another guy is bringing some liquor. He said so. Hopefully, it doesn't get too crazy. The first time that we had a dinner party, uh, I didn't go. I was on a Sunday night, and I was not able to go to work the next day.
Oh man.
Yeah, why I can't like drink like I used to. I'm 26 years old. It feels like I'm like 70 when it comes to alcohol. Like just last weekend, me and some friends from work, we went out after work on Friday night, and I didn't have that much to drink. I've had probably 5 beers and
Mhm.
maybe 2 or 3 shots, which I mean that's over. The normal like limit is like what 5 drinks for a guy and three or four for a girl, and then you're like drunk or something. I don't know. There's like
I don't.
some guidelines.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know if that's right.
Right, and that's just like an average thing across all
Yeah.
people. So yeah, I had more than that kind of guideline, but that was over like 4 hours, 5 hours, and I felt totally fine when I came home. I didn't drive; I Ubered, but
Hmm.
I felt totally fine when I came home. I was just tired, and then passed out. And the next morning, I could not like move. I was dead, just dead. And the weirdest thing was I had like a pain in the back of my skull, and I don't know what that was from. If it was just like that's where the toxins went, just coalesced in the back of my head, and then, but it literally felt like somebody was just pounding on the back of my neck. Not even like my head, just my neck. And
Maybe you slept funny.
I don't know, maybe.
Or
Um, but it seems like my neck is sore after I drink a lot. Like it seems like that's a common thing that happens to me, and I don't know. I don't know why.
that's kind of peculiar.
It is really weird. Yeah. Um, yeah. I just cannot handle drinking like I used to be able to.